With regards to funding, and more can be done to stop the flow of funding from individuals to extremist groups, absolutely. All of us can do more, including the United States. The importance is to have credible information so that you can take actions against them. In the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we have one of the strictest laws when it comes to financing of extremism or terrorism in the world. Our charities cannot operate abroad except through the King Salman Center or the Saudi Red Crescent, which is a semi-government entity. Our charities cannot withdraw cash from their banks. Any money raised in Saudi Arabia has to be spent in Saudi Arabia. And these are fairly strict procedures that I don't believe other countries in the world, including the United States, have taken. We have designated entities that we believed supported terrorism, including the Al Haramain Foundation more than about 10 or 12 years ago, including their branch in the United States. We have designated individuals. We have laws in Saudi Arabia that prohibit the raising of funds or the distribution of funds to extremist or terrorist groups. We have people in jail who were put on trial for doing so and then sentenced to doing this. So nobody can question the kingdom's commitment to fighting terrorism or fighting the financing of terrorism. At the end of the day, we are the main target of Al-Qaeda and Daesh, because Saudi Arabia is the birthplace of Islam and it's home of the two holy mosques. We suffer terrorist attacks by these terrorist groups and have for the past 12 years. We have a large number of our citizens were killed. A large number of our security forces were killed in fighting the terrorists, and we continue to battle them. So we are under no illusion about what needs to be done. I think this idea of building mosques and spreading intolerance has become exaggerated. You cannot build a mosque unless you have the permission of the local government. And if a mosque is preaching intolerance, then take the preachers to task. That's what we do in Saudi Arabia. But to build a mosque because a community requested it, and to provide the brick and mortar, and then if later on it's taken over by extremists, that really should be the responsibility of the local government, not the donor who made the donation 30, 40 years ago. And so we work with people in this area. We have de-radicalization programs. We have campaigns to promote tolerance and to combat extremism, and we work with other countries to do so. And I think the charges that are leveled at Saudi Arabia are, one, not correct. I think they're exaggerated, and I think, frankly, they're not fair. We have done as much, if not more, than any other country in the world to fight terrorism, terror financing, and those who promote extremism and violence. And our record is very clear.